Hello, friends. It's so nice to see you. I'm Christiana Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. It's Christmas Eve, and it's Saturday, so we are doing a special edition of the Saturday Psychic Sampler, wishing you and your family the best holiday season, whatever it is you're celebrating right now, or nothing at all, whatever it is. I hope you're having a great day. So you know the rules of the Saturday Psychic Sampler, right? You ask a specific question, I give you a specific answer. So go ahead, get your questions in. So nice to see all of you here. I do want to remind the members that we have a members only live stream next week. And I'm not remembering what day it is on. So I'm like going to my calendar on my phone right now so we can, so I can say what it is. It's Thursday the 29th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are a member of this channel, or if you become a member of this channel between now and then, join us. We're doing, guess what? Readings for the new year. It should be a lot of fun. Remember, I'm available for readings throughout the season and always. And if you look at the description, you will see links to my link tree to get your StarCon tickets and to book a reading with me. So let's get going. There we go. Okay, so I thought I would work with Heaven and Earth Tarot today because it just feels like such a good tarot for this time of year. You know that typically I tend to use just the workhorse decks for these kinds of readings, but hey, I am taking a risk, right? Because why not? All right, I'll take the questions in the order that I see them, starting first with Bianca Tarot. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Make sure you check out her channel here on YouTube as well. I would like to know, how will January be for me? All right, let's take a look. I think January is really going to throw you out of your comfort zone. And you're going to have to think about what your priorities are, what matters to you, how to be honest to yourself, how to create the changes that you want in your life. I don't know how much of that is like the changes are going to happen in January, or you're just going to be planning it and making it happen. And the thing is, you've got people who care about you, who have a different vision for your life than you have for yourself. And you're going to have to find a way to solve that. And I just, again, you're not going to solve that in a day or a week or a month. But I do have to say that feels, it feels important for January. All right, Vicki Lynn Santel, so nice to see you. And Vicki's going to be presenting at StarCon 2023. We're super excited about that. Looking for some advice for 2023 for Vicki. Here we go. The advice, Vicki, is in this coming year more than ever. Be social, enjoy your friends, take reasonable risks, and find the balance that you need to find in your life. You know, there is so much here about healing, and you have helped so many others heal, and you have worked on your own healing. And this year, I think you need to take that energy and go out and have a lot of fun. Bianca Tarot, question for Sister Kimberly. She wants to know, what are some career things she can look forward to? All right, let's take a look. And before I do that, I want to say thank you so much to Cassia. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Bianca's sister Kimberly, some career things she can look forward to. Well, I think, the real question, Kimberly, is what do you want? You have so much talent, so much ability. You are well recognized and well appreciated, whether you realize that or not. And you have the potential for even more recognition and appreciation. But I think you need to figure out what your goals are. You need to figure out what you want in order to have a career that you really love. I think you can have a lot of success and still not be happy. So it's important for you to think about what you really want. Lisa Harmon, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Okay, the event on January 4th. Coincidence or something you should pay attention to on a spiritual level? I think there's a message here. I don't know what the message is, and I caution you in your interpretation of the message. Is there a message here? Yes. But what the message is, what the interpretation is, be careful about that. Don't jump to conclusions on that. All right, Sunlight, nice to see you. Nice to see you here. I met a guy recently. Is there potential there? Who is he? All right, great question. I don't know, man. Let's take a look. I'm not super impressed. Let's see. We give the benefit of the doubt by shuffling and bringing in more cards. Who is this person? This is a really busy person who doesn't trust easily. I think he likes you. I think he's interested in you. I think there is perhaps, this is worth exploring. I would not be at all surprised if it goes nowhere. But it's worth being at least quasi-open-minded, man. When the Tower comes up, man, you have to say this could be everything or nothing at all. So no expectations, but be open to possibilities. And he's a complex guy. And we often use the word complex to describe people that are problematic. I'm not sure if he's problematic or not, but there's a lot going on there. So give it a chance, but be careful. Febborn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. What feelings of joy await me? Honestly, I think there is the joy in the gathering of friends and family. There is the joy in learning new things. There is the joy in getting outside of your comfort zone and doing some things differently than you have before, and possibly even the joy of love and romance. Jenny, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I might have minor surgery in January. Will it interfere with travel? Can't miss StarCon. Damn right you can't. All right, so let's see. Well, so that's a might. So, will minor surgery be needed? That's a big might. It might not be needed, and it might not be needed in January. You're definitely working with doctors, and it's important to work with doctors. Will you be able to travel? I think your travel plans will be uninterrupted, but this does add some stress, but it's going to be fine. All right. D9. All right, so Saturday Psychic Sampler, we look for specific questions, but I will do this since, it is Christmas and all. I would like to get a message from the universe. What do I need to know? D9. What you need to know is that love is all around you, and some things that you have been hoping to happen more quickly than they have will start to happen in the new year. So be patient and be on the lookout for good things. Morgana the Great, nice to see you. Why do JM and JJ dislike each other? Well, isn't that interesting? All right, let's play. There's something in the history. There's a history there that you don't know about, and there's never been communication to clear it up. So a history without communication or closure. Could there become? I think, it's a hard thing because they could like each other. Maybe at one time they did. And with the right communication and the right closure, they could. Could you facilitate that? Maybe. Baby Cakes, nice to see you. How is my trip and vacation going to go? I'm an auntie again. Well, congratulations. That's fabulous. How will the trip go? I think it's going to be good. There'll be some weirdness, but mostly it's going to be really, 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 really good and awesome. So enjoy it. So Stella, thanks for asking. If you would like to do a super chat or super sticker, you might see in the chat where the emoji buttons are, the dollar sign. Wherever you see the dollar sign is how you do it. You can't do it from everywhere. So if you're not seeing the dollar sign, then you can't. All right. All right. Who is next? Your niece was born yesterday. Oh, that's so fabulous. Make sure you send her birthday gifts in the summer. Just cause. Be a good auntie. No, I think that's going to be fabulous for you. That's terrific. Congratulations to all, and I'm sure it's going to be a great trip. Ashley, nice to see you. I would like to know if 2023 will be a spectacular year financially. All right. Here we go. Will 2023 be a spectacular year financially? This is for Ashley. It'll be pretty damn good. I think it has a lot of potential, not just financially, but in other ways as well. Creatively, socially, in a lot of ways. All right. Stella Hall, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. What do you see for me next year? Money, love, career. Let's take a look. All right. Money, there'll be some growth financially. Love, there will be at least good friends, if not something even more. And career, you have to figure out what you want. You need to make some career decisions this coming year. Okay, Sheila Selby. Any dramatic changes in 2023? Let's take a look. Ooh, certainly some turns toward the better, maybe a job change. And maybe some other unexpected changes. I would expect the unexpected, but it all feels good. Arlette, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I would love some more insight into my friendship with Nathan. Sometimes it feels like we really connect and it's almost kind of cosmic. But then other times it feels like something is off. So I think that's just the nature of it. I think what you want to do is not overthink it too much. Nathan has a lot of sides to him. Very, very changeable person. And so it just depends on the energy of the day. And I don't think it's an issue one way or the other as far as the friendship itself is concerned, as long as you're willing to be patient with that. Oh, Stella Hall, thank you so much for that. I see you found it. Really appreciate that. That's very, very kind. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Pippa, how will next week for me be career-wise? Or next year. Did I say next week? Next year. I think it's going to be challenging. I think you're going to have to make perhaps some changes, look for some opportunities, figure out what you want and go for it. Do not have anxiety. Go for what you want and you'll get it. And back to you, Arlette. I just want to say this because it's on my mind. Sometimes I think when the energy feels off, you take it personally. It's not. All right. Nalini Kalu, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being a member. Will I be moving out of my current home soon? Unclear. Unclear. There's a lot of factors around that, a lot of things surrounding that. That's a heavy, heavy question. And there's also some questions as to what soon might mean. I think you should give this some time to figure it out. And I need to say thank you so much to Lisa Harmon for the super sticker. Thank you for your generosity. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for helping out today with a super sticker. Hey, my friend Jean Chwatha, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Happy holidays to you. All right. Next question is from Diana Price. Diana, thanks so much for being a member here. Will I find a home for Callie, my cat, or will I have to release her to a no-kill shelter? I'm having no luck in the middle of nowhere, Indiana. Okay, so finding a specific home for Callie. You may at the very last minute. It's possible. But if you have to take her to the no-kill shelter, that would be okay. She would find a home. It just, if you don't have time and you take her to the no-kill shelter, they will find a home for her. So it'll be okay. Jean, yes, I would be happy to do a reading for you. If you have a specific question, go ahead and put that in. If you don't, I will just do a general for you. Absolutely. In the order in which I receive them. And the next question I see. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Hang on, just overscrolled. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay, Caroline, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. May I ask how the next 3 weeks of holiday with my family will go? Let's take a look. Keep your expectations low and it'll go great. No, seriously, I think there's going to be some tough stuff there. People are going through a lot and they don't always know how to talk about it or deal with it. It's not even necessarily interpersonal stuff as much as it is what each individual is going through and how hard it is for them to share it. And there's a lot of different personalities there. And Caroline, you're going to feel responsible for the energy. You're always feeling responsible for the energy. And sometimes you can fix it and sometimes you can't. Just have good boundaries and a good energy protection around you. It will be okay. All right. All right. And let's see. Oh, Jenny, so sorry I missed you. Let me go back and grab you. Oh, there it is. Sorry, thank you. Jenny, thank you. Happy holidays to you. What can I expect for next year? So 365 days, there's a lot going on there. But some highlights for next year might be, I think a lot of it this year is about your own personal healing. I think a lot of it is about you letting go of things that have hurt you in the past and opening up to new experiences, new friendships, and new possibilities. I think that there's a lot this year, Jenny, you're going to have to walk from, and a lot you're going to have to walk to. So this could be a year of great personal and emotional transformation for you. All right. And happy holidays to Smile Soul 20 and Betty Flusher. Thank you both for being here and thanks for being members here. Next question. Adrija Roy, so nice to see you. How does P feel about you and is there any future? Let's take a look. P's got a lot of issues himself. It's not even like how he feels about you. It's how he feels about himself, how he feels about life, how he feels about everything going on for him, which is really where his focus is. Is there a future? It could be. There's possibilities there, but just recognize he's got a lot going on. You got to take things slow there. All right, and I need to say thank you to Sheila Selby. Thank you so much for the generous super sticker. Claire C., thank you for the generous super chat. Merry Christmas to you. Really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And Caroline McLaughlin, thank you for the generous super sticker. Really, really appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Linda Armstrong, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Is the re-entry program worth my energy? Is this specifically a re-entry program for people who have been legal offenders coming back into society? If it's something like that, then yes, very much so it is. That's just what shows up in the cards. If it's about that kind of re-entry, it's a good idea. Yes. All right. Yolanda, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What do I need to know about my extended family for this holiday season? Why have they iced me out? So I'm sorry you're going through that. That's difficult. And again, thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And, the thing you need to know, though, is that this is not new. Historically, there have been, throughout the years since your birth, with different family members at different times, weirdness. There's been weirdness. And it's not your fault, and it's not about you. It never is. It's their own weirdness. And, so sometimes it just feels like in your family, sometimes people are closer, sometimes they're not. And it has to do with whatever they're going through. And when we look at these particular people at this particular holiday, I think sometimes there's jealousy there. And I think in this case, it might be jealousy. I think they might perceive that you're just like living your best life with your family in Florida and it's all good. And like they make themselves the victim, like their lives is so much worse. So I think it might be something like that. Hey, Cassia, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And thanks for helping out with a super sticker. Really appreciate it. I invited family here to go to Disney tonight. Tuesday, she started with excuses and asking ridiculous questions. Oh my gosh, the Christian craziness. I'm so sorry. She canceled after you reserved. You're very upset. I'm sick of it. Sorry to bring this today, but I'm hurt. Well, understandably, and I'm so sorry. And I'm going to do the cards on this. But I got to say this, there's this huge lesson here about like when people show you who they are, you have to believe them. And it's hard because this is family and you would like family to sort of the energy of family to supersede all this other stuff. But, when people like that get really, really into any religion, it's not just a Christian thing, but people who are heavily, heavily, heavily religious, to the point that they make other people uncomfortable, we have to recognize that that's a mental illness. That's what it is. I'm sorry, but it is. Spirituality going too far. And it's true in my world too. I always say there's a thin line between psychic and psychotic, right? And so try to forgive it because of the mental illness aspect. And understand that, this is hard for you. There have been big changes. You've gone through a lot of big changes. And abandonment is particularly hard for you. But you are creating a new life for yourself. And over time, the right people to be in that life will emerge and you'll know who they are. And so over the past few years, you have been through a lot and it's been painful and it's been difficult. And that makes it really hard around the holiday season. But Cassia, you hang in there because you're doing the work you need to do and it takes time, but over time you are transforming your life. All right. Karen Hendershot, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I'm struggling with my romantic situation. I made a decision and the struggle is presenting itself and it hurts to stick with it. Am I making the right decision? And we appreciate you so much. Thank you again for being here. Thanks for being a member. Are you making the right decision? I mean, it's causing you anxiety, but I think it would cause you anxiety either way. So to do what you're doing versus to do something else, I think you're making the only decision you could. It's not about right or wrong. It's going to hurt either way, but I think it's the right decision for you. And Jenna wants to know how her holiday season is going to be. That's coming from Yolanda. So, overall, okay. Mostly good. There may be some social things with either family members or friends or people you thought were your friends where it doesn't go the way you'd like. But overall, I think it will be very good. Oh, Lisa Harmon, isn't that interesting? Okay, so your radiation, I see the January 4th thing. Yeah, I would do a reading on that. I advise you, Lisa, do a reading on that. Let me know the cards you get. If you don't understand it, we'll work it out together, I think. Okay, BRI33. When will I get into housing under the Massachusetts government website? It's going to take a little while, but it will happen. And I think it'll happen in 2023. It's not immediate, but it will be in the new year. Okay, Kristen Louise. All right, I'll do this. I pulled a 6-month ahead spread and got the Devil for March, the Tower for April. Anything specific you can tell me that this may allude to? So what do we see going on for March and April for you? I think you need to be careful about, in that time period, not taking on too much, not committing to too much. Be careful about what you commit yourself to in that time. Be careful. Okay, Sunlight. Mom wants to know if she will have to worry about this person from the past coming back and bringing her troubles. It depends what you mean by trouble, right? I feel like this person is in her head and that's bringing her trouble. But will this person actually do something? This is not a trustworthy person, so it's the kind of person that one would need to worry about. But will this person actually do something? It's possible. The question is, what could this person possibly do? What power does this person have and how far would this person go? This person seems to be pretty wimpy. So more about threats and fear than about actual action. Okay. Leslie Jones, nice to see you. Thank you for your kind words there. I would like to know what themes I should reflect on for this coming year. Oh, I love that. What themes you should reflect on. Creativity, love in all its forms, especially self-love and self-esteem, and personal healing of body, mind, and spirit. And Yolanda has been a member for 17 months. That's fabulous. Terry T is the next question I see. Will I meet a man for love soon? Okay, hang on one second. Okay, Linda, I got to you. Did I skip you earlier? I got to you, Linda Armstrong. And if you didn't hear it, it was very specific. Your project is good, especially if it's about people re-entering after being caught up in the legal system. Okay. Hang on. Overscrolled. Okay. Quinn, how does F feel about me? We were besties, but we went our separate ways. I tried to contact her and rekindle, but she stopped responding. I feel like she hates me or something. So what's up with that? You know, she doesn't hate you. She just doesn't have the space. She doesn't have the mental space. She can't deal with it. She's got way too much going on. And she's got no capacity. Don't take it personally. All right, Jean Trawatha. Will I travel to Montana this summer? Will I travel to Montana this summer? I think there's a very good chance of that happening, Jean. Okay, so I'm sorry I missed some people. I got Jenny and I got Linda. Thanks for your patience. Claire C., do I have trauma from a reincarnation from the Pacific doing World War II? I think that's a real thing, Claire. I think that is absolutely a real thing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Amber A., what is happening in the next 3 weeks in my life? Let's take a look. That's like oddly vague and specific at the same time, right? I think you get control a lot of what's going to happen, but expect the unexpected. And if there's something coming up that you're nervous about or worried about, don't give it too much energy. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay, and a card for Yvonne. What shall she focus on in January? Great question. Being open to new things in her life, new relationships, new possibilities, growth in her career, being open to new things. Adrija, I want to thank you for the super sticker. I don't know if I did that or not. So thank you for the super sticker. A lot of you have been very kind and very generous. Thank you, all of you. George, how will my meeting go next week? Will I get approval? I think it's going to go well, and you are likely to get what you want. And Cassia, that's it. Put on your Christmas outfit and enjoy music, lights, and good wine. There you go. That's what you got to do. Okay, personally ours. Do I have people sending me the evil eye? I don't think so. Not particularly. Love and light sun. Would I be able to convince the agent to give me the visa? Yes. It'll take time, but yes. CVXN, am I going to travel next month to the USA? I don't think it's going to happen next month, but it will happen eventually. Allie Mammon, please tell me what my spirit team wants me to know about my life currently. Merry Christmas to you as well. And, you know, it is time for you to get out of your comfort zone and move forward to create the life you want. You've got a lot of opportunity coming up to do it. Okay, so Lisa, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Six of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. So here's the thing, like the question I was thinking about, is that coincidence? You know, your husband's death was hard, but frankly, I think there was a lot in the marriage that was hard too, Lisa Harmon. And I think from where he is really trying to help you. And the thing is, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, he made you feel insecure. With the Six of Pentacles, you did everything you could to make things be as good as they could be. And I think he's trying to help you. And I think with the Hanged Man, I think what he's saying is he didn't do enough for his own healing in the course of his life. And now he's going to help you with yours. Let me know if I overstepped on that, but that's what I think. Okay, Lydia, boyfriend wants to know how 2023 will be for him financially. Oh, Terry T, I'm so sorry. I read your question but forgot to answer it. I am so sorry. I'm trying to move quick. I will get to you as soon as I do, Lydia. I am so sorry. Okay. Uh, 2023 will be for him financially. Still not where he wants it to be, but the beginnings of it getting better. He has a lot of fear about it, but it will get better. It'll take time though. Terry T, thanks for your patience. I'm so sorry. Meeting the right man for you. Saw the question, didn't answer it. So sorry. And I think you could meet a man, but be careful. You know, there's a chance that you're going to meet the wrong man once or twice before you meet the right one. So be careful. Karen Hendershot, thank you so much for the super sticker. I'm sorry. I know it's tough, but you're doing the only thing you could. All right. Lydia, I would like to make sure how I can pass the interview. Okay, what do you need to know about that interview? Go in, be friendly, but not overly friendly. Businesslike. Be ready for anything. If you don't know something, admit you don't know it, but be willing to learn. Be ready to learn, be ready to do hard work, and ready for success. All right. From my perspective, I feel like I've gotten everyone. Yeah, Lisa, he is supporting you. Yes, that's what I got too, for sure. For sure. And with some apologies. All right. My friends, from my perspective, I've now gotten to everyone. If I accidentally skipped you, I am so sorry. It is last call for readings, y'all. So if you're here and you didn't ask a question, or if I did skip you, now's the time. Now's the time. I will be back Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. with your 3-card weekly reading. And I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom. Yolanda, we don't do double dipping. I'll do your question because you're kind and you're a member and all of that. Next week, I think you're really taking control of your job and trying to learn, trying to grow, and trying to not let people's petty BS get to you, which is the right thing, Yolanda, for sure. So, my friends, thank you so much. I will look forward to seeing you next week. I am available for readings, not tomorrow and not for the rest of the day today. I am doing some work today, but when I'm done, I'm done. And happy holidays to all of you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so very much for being with me over the course of this year. If you are new here, hit subscribe so you can join me in the new year because we're going to have a lot of fun this year. My friends, thank you so much. Take really good care.